Right, hi guys. Sorry if you've just been watching before. The connection kind of went down, which I can't quite believe. So the things that I'm going to cover tonight, I'm going to go straight into this, is what I'm trying to achieve on this program. Any exercise techniques that you're struggling with, I want you to comment down below so that I can do some videos for you. Maintenance, membership, the importance of the posting, and what it means to be committed. All right, so these are the things that we're going to be looking at. So the first thing I want to talk about is what I'm trying to achieve. Now, for a lot of you that I've spoken to, you kind of maybe used to be fit, or in a position now where you want to be fit for your children, or you want to be fit for the kids. Or when they're a lot older, you want to be around as much as possible, and it's now time to concentrate on yourself and your fitness now that little bit more. For a lot of you in your early 20s, going into your late 20s, you almost a bachelor, you know, kind of single life, playing football, keeping fit, going to the gym when you want to, doing what you want, and then you end up meeting your partner, you end up getting married, you end up having children, and all of that just stops because you're just so involved with, hey Dean, you're just so involved with what's going on with the world as it whirls past you at 100 miles an hour, stuck in a rat race, not finding any time for yourself when it comes to health and fitness. It gets pushed to the very back, as does your identity, as does your happiness, and you become very frustrated about the way you look in the mirror. Now, the idea of this 21-day Kickstart program is to kickstart the very best version of you again. Get the fire in the belly and start prioritizing you as an individual, as a man, again, amongst other things. So it's trying to find time for that. It's trying to find motivation for that and accountability. Because a lot of the guys that don't go through with this program, a lot of the guys that have stopped short, who haven't committed to the program, that is simply because they have missed that motivational step. And if you can't help yourself, almost it's very difficult to find help for someone to take you to that next level, so to speak. So what you really need when you're on this program, hey Adam, is you need to have commitment. Okay, you need to remember the reason that you even got in contact with me in the first place, and you decided to fill out the application form and book a phone call and get in touch with me and talk on the phone. Now, halfway through there, I don't know, guys make consistent excuses about why they can't do something. And my aim within this 21-day program is to turn your mindset, you'll shift this so that you can achieve it, that you do have accountability, that you do have motivation, that we do get you in the best shape that you've been in ages, that you can function, that you can get up and you can get down without your back hurting and your knees creaking. And you can be the best version of yourself, the best dad, the best husband, the best worker, the best entrepreneur. Okay, you can start shifting that body fat and start building some lean muscle, because you can still be in the best shape possible. I've got over 300 members where I live in my online offline boot camp. And a lot of the guys there are over 45 and in the very best shape of their lives. They're doing mud runs, they're doing 10Ks, they're running up mountains, they're doing all sorts of crazy shit. And that's achievable for you. And all I'm doing is taking that niche that I'm very aware of, because obviously I've been in that situation myself, and trying to help you build that confidence, that mindset to come all the way up here to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. You know, and we do that through 3 phases. So we do the 21 days. Then there's obviously, if you want to continue to go to the 6 weeks, where we step it up a little bit more, and we work on the long-term goals. So the initial 21 days is about building habits, routine, and structure. Okay, so that all of those distractions around us, we can ignore. So we just concentrate on ourselves. Because as soon as we start getting distracted, we start making excuses, we start getting frustrated, we're coming off the ball, we're going back to the old routine, where we're putting on the weight, we're not happy. And if we can get that routine, that structure set up right, it will enable you to go on and get better results when you're doing your 6-week one, or if you go on to join the maintenance membership. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve for everyone who is watching this to be the very best versions of themselves. Okay. So, as well as doing this, you're all following exercise routines. The exercise routines are stuff that I've put together, and it's stuff, they're exercise routines that gives you a guide point about where you want to be. So, one thing I wanted to talk about is the varied rest times, work times, to make sure that it's specific for you. So if you need longer than 15, 20, 25 seconds rest, then you take it. So if you need to take a minute in between exercises, then take a minute between exercises. Okay, there's no right or wrong. The fact that you're on this program and exercising is a win. You're winning, all right? And it's not going to be the end of the world should you take an extra 15 to 30 seconds rest. So look at it, know where you are with your fitness, okay? Understand that you have to be a beginner, that you are learning to move your body, that you are learning to function with it, that you're learning to move it to different places, and I want you to then adjust those sets to work for you. Okay, if it takes you longer, then get up earlier, and that's how we work with it. Okay, on that, exercises. If you're struggling with a particular exercise, if you're struggling to maneuver it, I want you to tag James Boardman. I'm struggling with burpees. I'm James Boardman. I'm struggling with press-ups. This accountability page is a motivational page, a support page. My job is to support you. I am not too busy to help you to develop your press up, to develop your lunge, to develop your whatever, mountain walk. So if you're struggling with an exercise because of your size, because of your mobility, because of your strength, then I will give you a regression. So it means that we step down, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick demo here. Let me make sure this works. So I'm going to give you a regression for mountain walks. Here we go. I'm going to do this in my front room, so I'm going to make sure this works. All right, so let's bring this down here. Bring this back a little bit. All right, so when we mountain walk, I'm going to give you a quick example. We're here. We put our hands directly down, okay, shoulders over the top, okay, of the hands, and we're here, okay. And the idea, mountain walk, is to pump right through from here. Now, I'm not stupid enough to know that we can't all do that. We don't all have the strength, the mobility. Some of us are heavier than others. So here's an example of how you can regress that to make it easier. All right, so if we're here, okay, hold, just bring in, see how I place my foot down to support my knee, bring back. Bring in, support, bring back, okay? A simple tip like that can make all the difference in your confidence in the exercises that you're doing. What I'm worried is that you're not communicating with me, that you can't do the mountain walk, and that you're ditching the program, okay? Ask me, and I can give you a regression. I'll do a simple video like that showing you the way to do it and how to break it down. Just by putting my foot on the floor, slowing the movement right down, doing one leg at a time, okay, I'm able to do that functional movement a lot easier. All right, so I'm going to bring you back up. Up we go, up we go. So that's just like a little thing that you could try. All right, there's regressions for every exercise on that program, but you've got to ask me for them so I can show them. Okay, because I don't want you to lose confidence because you can't do something. I think I've made that point. Right, maintenance membership I'll come on to. Okay, the importance of posting up on this page. Now, there is the distinct lack of posting going on, which indicates to me that people are not on the program, or you are not prioritising the posting. I know it's Chad, and I know you're not used to taking pictures of your dinner or of your ugly mug and sticking it up to show that you are working out. But unless you're doing it, to me, you're not on the you're not following it. So you have to prove to me that you are doing the program. You have to prove to me that you're committed enough to put that picture up, to put those pictures of the food up. It should be the priority. And I finish most of my phone calls by saying, you have to commit this for 21 days. Part of that commitment that you make to me, to us, to yourself, to your family, to the reason that you signed up, is posting, is telling, making a small blog journal in the evening. Because if you're not talking about it, it means you're not thinking about it. You should be thinking about this when you are dreaming, when you are at it with your missus, when you're playing football, when you're having a shit. This program should be consuming your life. You should be that dedicated to the program. That's all you're thinking about is picture of the breakfast, picture of the dinner, picture of my ugly mug because I've worked out. Video it for all I care. Get it up there, get it on, show that you're committed. You don't have to do it for the whole, if you decide to stay for the 6 weeks, the whole 9 weeks, okay? But for those 21 days, so you can build up habit, so you can build up routine, that's the shizzle I want to see. And that's what you should want to see, because I want to see you being committed to this program and your health. Okay, so going to come on to something called what it means to be committed. So, when you, what does it mean to be committed? It means that you have to absolutely, it's kind of a follow on from what I'm just talking about. You have to actually commit and throw everything into this. You have to throw everything into this. You can't go into this at 80%, 90%, 95%. You have to be 100. So if that means that you don't get into 8 o'clock at night and you can't sit down and watch your favourite TV show, which might be Love Island, okay? You have to get home, you have to sort your shit out, get straight in the kitchen and prep your food for the next day. Because if you're not doing that, you're not committed. You have to put everything you've got into this to make sure you get everything out of it. When you marry your partner, when you have a child, you are committed to being a husband and a father. You do everything for both of them, which is why you're so stressed out at work, to provide a roof over their head. Okay, that is the level. I know that is highest level. Your health, your fitness is the highest level of priority. Because if you are not functioning with your own fitness, if you are not functioning with your own health, nutrition, with the stuff that you're putting in your body, with the mindset that you're building up, if you are going out of your mind here with stress, you are no good to your kid, you're no good to your wife, you're no good to your family or friends. So that is the commitment that you have to put on this. And so many people will say, I've tried this program and it doesn't work. I've tried this program because it doesn't work. All of those programs, I probably can guarantee work. What is wrong is the level of commitment that goes into a program. Now, if you put your full commitment into the program, you will win. And that is no doubt. I would have no doubts about saying that. People that have committed on this program have changed the way that they live their lives. Okay, a lot of the guys that are in that 6-week program are absolutely killing it. People that have come through the 21-day, who feel motivated, they've gone on, they've killed it. People who have just gone off the program, haven't replied to text messages or tags, have fallen by the wayside because they haven't been committed. Because something has taken over, okay? And unless it's something that is drastic, it's some feeble excuse that takes you away from what you're trying to achieve. And I am pretty brutal and I'm pretty straight up, because that is the facts and that is the truth, and that may trigger some people, okay? But that is just the way it is. You know, you either commit or you don't, and there's no two ways about it. So commit to the program and win your life, guys. Get the fire in the belly and be the best version of yourself. So I want to talk about the maintenance membership. So the maintenance membership is the third phase. So we do the 21-day program, we then do the 6-week program, and then what? We don't just want to leave this, okay? I'm hoping by the end of the 6-week program, you kind of got a good picture of how I work, how I roll. And the maintenance membership is exactly what it says on the tin. It's maintaining everything you do. Within the membership, we throw 20 new recipes a month. I expect you to try a lot of them. We stick in an extra 8 to 10 workouts a month, including kettlebell workouts, weight, dumbbell workouts. So it gives you some ideas of how to use some gym equipment. We're doing teachers in the gym, so showing you how to do correct form for squats, or if you want to develop your squat, I'm going to show you how you can do that. There's also like a premium membership, and that type of thing is for those people that want to work on a little bit more personal level with me. They've got a goal they want to achieve, and we're going to work together to get that, to get where you want to be. So the maintenance membership is like £20 a month, and it's really for those guys who are finishing the 6 weeks, or guys who finish the 21 day and kind of just want to go straight onto that and want to bypass the 6 weeks. or they might want to do the membership and then go on to the 6 weeks while they're on it. It's completely miss and match. But the idea is that I'm your support, your guidance, your accountability right throughout the week. I can help you make the right decisions. I can give you the right advice. You've got tools to use, nutritions, recipes, workouts, teaching tools. If you've got anything you need, then, you know, obviously that's what I'm coming in for. That's what I'm there for. So that pretty much wraps up this quick live seminar. I know a lot of people are still at work and probably watching this back. A couple of people have asked me what type of snacks they could have, or some ideas of snacks. So to get them through to dinner time. So I've just had my one, which was a wholemeal bagel with peanut butter and banana, which is a great snack, filling, really good. You can have cottage cheese with pineapple chunks and cucumber in there. You can have hummus, carrot sticks, hummus. She always takes the piss out of me. With carrot sticks and cucumber. You can take a selection of nuts. You can have couscous in there. You can make that up. You can make chicken bits. You put chicken bits with couscous. There's so much in there that you can get into. You know, when it comes to the nutrition side of things, once you get into the 6-week program, once you get into the maintenance membership, we're displaying loads of those within our recipes that are coming in. You know, you get breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, dinner ideas, shakes ideas, smoothie ideas. And what I usually recommend to guys is actually printing these recipes off and building up a portfolio. So you just get a folder, start building it up, and then you put them under categories of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you can actually start creating your own meal plans. You know, with the help of either myself or any of the coaches that will be coming in to help. You can just create those meal plans yourself and you'll be on. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting membership. We're really building something that's amazing here. I'm really looking forward to working with guys that are over 35. Another question I was asked is about when my book is out. So I've done a book, It's a State of Mind, and very much touches on the points where guys are struggling that are over 35. You know, a lot of the anxieties that are going on, a lot of the mental illnesses that are going on. And how to cope with it best. You know, we've got a great planner that's coming out with it as well, which you can plan your day, your week, your year. Because another thing that we're not really doing as guys is opening up. We're not planning. We're not looking ahead at the future. There's almost this fear that we can't open up. Whereas I'm trying to create an environment and an atmosphere and a platform where we can open up. And I think that's vital. I think that's vital definitely for the future of guys who are really trying to better themselves, really trying to find themselves within a chaotic world. So, guys, look, I'm going to be on for another couple of minutes. That is the end of the seminar. If you've got any questions, please fire away. There's usually a minute delay from people messaging, but if I miss the message when I turn off, then I'll obviously get back to you. If you're watching this back, drop a message down, and I will obviously get back to you, as always, at some point. I hope that helps. I'm going to be doing these quite regular, I think. I think they kind of help. So I hope you've enjoyed listening. So I'm here, next 2 minutes or so. Fire away if you've got any questions. Hey Tom, how's it going? Hey Craig. Dean. Let's put these up here. Just while we're waiting, if there is any questions up, something that we're looking at doing real soon as well is a kettlebell program. Basically just putting together a program to show you how to use kettlebells correctly. So if it's something you want to look at down the line, obviously if you go into the maintenance membership, we'll be throwing a lot of those exercises in there. A lot of people asking me how to use weights correctly and all of that type of stuff, deadlifts, squats. We're looking at doing a couple of teachers in there as well. Later on, once you've qualified or been promoted from the 21-day plan and onwards. Right, nothing's coming through. So I hope that you have a great evening. I will be... Oh, here we go. Can I incorporate running in a 6-week program? Mark, yes you can. So Mark, you've just joined us. So I would say the first 2 weeks, if you can hold off, The last 4 weeks that you do, you have you only do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday when it comes to HIIT. And the reason that I've left Wednesday open is for people that want to run or go to the gym. So yes, do, but wait till those first 2 weeks are up, because that gives you 5 weeks worth of fitness that you've done. There you go. I hope that helps. Stalkers, but no tact. I hope that helped, Mark. Great. Right, guys, if there's any more questions, throw them in, and I'll get back to you. I'm back on tomorrow morning for my first morning inspections. Remember, posting. Remember, commitment. Remember, this is about you being the best version of you. So do just that. All right, guys, take care.